mean? What's going on in a Catholic country? I'm so weak now I can't undo these nuts.
We love you!
You must love everybody for at least 2 years. And then the second-hand Audi. So look, you've been very good here tonight, and you're very old to be out. But can you give us this note, please? It might be the last note you ever write. Sorry, no. Come on. It's a long way to come, but you're not fucking about that. Come on. Lay down, my dear sister, won't you lay and take your rest? Lay your head upon my Savior's breast, for I love you, but Jesus loves you the best, and I bid you good night, good night, good night. Yeah, I bid you good night, good night. Good night. These mornings bright, early and fine. Good night. Good night. Not a cricket, not a soul to slow me down. Good night. Good night. Well, I'll be walking in the valley of the shadow of death. Good night. Good night.
Tell them A for the art, that wonderful boy.
Good night.
You know they put it on land, getting water to flow.
Good night.
Tell them B for the beast at the ending of the wood.
Good night. You know, he ate all the children when they wouldn't be good.
Good night.
Good night. I remember quite well. Remember quite well. Good night. Good night. I remember quite well. Remember quite well. Good night. Good night. 'Cause I was walking in Jerusalem just like John. Good night. Good night. Walking in Jerusalem just like John. Good night. Good night. Lay down, my dear sister. Won't you lay and take your rest? Won't you lay your head upon my Savior's breast? For I love you, but Jesus loves you the best, and I bid you good night. Good night. Good night. Yeah, I bid you good night. Good night. Good night. Oh, bid you good night. Good night. Good night.
See you soon. Be happy. Good night.